Are you ready for chess? We are back at the Shinogi Tensei Chess Club. Alright, I can do that. Alright, we have business to handle here. We're entering in... Alright, we're going on a secret mission. Find some documents left behind. Examine them and report back. We also are playing Sumei next in the Fall Championships. And if we win, we get an audience with the prefectural governors. Hey, thank you for helping us, Himiko. Come on, Kaede. We have to run to class now. Right, let's catch up later when you've completed the task. Like, partnering with the investigation club is, like, a good turn for her. Everything seems to be heading toward one key event. I'm destined to play against Sumei in the final match tomorrow. And if Kaede's hypothesis is accurate, it means I have to play against someone that has the power. I've got no clue how that's going to turn out, but if Sumei is somehow connected to the terrorists, I'll need every advantage I can get. And this vital evidence they want me to retrieve is the top priority in that regard. I should head to the gym after classes, and after classes are done, learn whatever I can. Hey, Jim. This new location. We made it, Yui. Thankfully, there's no one around. It looks like that stage that was installed for Sumei's return is still here. Did they ever clean that up? How have the people been using this gym? Who's just playing around it? Huh? Yui? Wait, you actually found something for once. Nice job, Yui! Looks like a data drive. Built by Nakama Developments, it seems. Let's see here. It's got a message directed to Kaede Yanagi. This must be from the agent. It's locked behind a password. I guess they were hoping Kaede would know what it is. Yui, can you connect to this device and try a few combinations? You know, brute force style? Ooh. Any luck, Yui might be able to crack this code. Oh. No dice. No dice, huh? And maybe I can help. Maybe I can help you out. That was Kaede. What sort of secret password would I use? Yui, try password 123, the most secure of passwords. No one would ever guess that the leader of the investigation club would keep their password that simple. Wait, seriously? It worked? Suddenly I get the sense that the future of cybersecurity lies in shambles. It's a reverse psychology tactic. You expect his password to be 90 characters and super secure, and like 3-factor authentication, but it's his trap. All right, let's hear what this message is. Play it back, Yui. Kaede, if you receive this message, you'll be pleased to know that I did what was requested. I've managed to download a fragmented communication recording off of Sumei's datapad while she was in gym class. The original file was deleted, so it took some serious data scraping to pull it out of the unused storage space. Sadly, I didn't have a chance to listen to it myself because they called me into the main office. Some sort of academic trouble, I expect. No one else should get their hands on this until we've confirmed what it says, so I dumped the data onto 4 small data drives. Look to the east if the material eludes you, and unite the pieces to assemble or break them. What was that? Some sort of riddle? My job here is done. Best of luck, Kaede. Sounds like they made this much more complicated than it needed to be. Apparently there's 4 separate data drives. It's likely some sort of segmented encryption. I need to collect all of the drives if I'm going to assemble the recording. they could be too small to spot at a distance, so I need to check every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Thank you, Himiko Edgeworth. Look to the east. That must be the east side of the gymnasium. He's the east and I'm the sun. Isn't that a Shakespeare line or something? I guess it makes sense why the agent would want to make it tough to recover if you consider how horrible that password was. Alright, Yui, let's focus our investigation on this side of the room. Oh, that is Romeo and Juliet. It is the east and Juliet is the sun. Whatever's in this recording, it could prove essential to stopping Sumei from taking over the school. Let's get searching. The lost recording. East, bound and down. Loaded up and trucking. 4 smaller data drives must be around here somewhere. I should get back to searching. It's just a little confused why the agent didn't simply embed the message in this drive as opposed to setting up an egg hunt. I guess I'm not one to question the methods of the professionals. Or logic of the game developer. Really, Investigation Club is trending into being more of Spy Club. Aren't you going to help, Yui? I did my job already. I guess all that work she did earlier tired her out. I say we let the bot rest. Never mind the fact that companion AI is not a thing in this game. Please don't make me do extra work. Okay. Wait, the riddle said I should only search the east side of the gym. Never mind the fact that it was just a clever ruse to restrict the investigation to this side of the level. Oh, you cheeky bug. Don't look at me like that. I can't possibly fill this whole gym with dialogues. You cheeky bugger. Alright. Should be glad that no one has come down here to deconstruct this setup yet. Leftover agenda notes from Sumei's welcome home event. Oh, looks like they plan to surprise her with an invitation to speak with the headmaster. It's pretty rare to receive an offer like that. Well, I guess after she made that speech, it was too awkward to interrupt her with this. I wonder if the meeting still happened. It seems Sumei's popularity and influence has even reached the staff. This puts her in a pretty good position to make demands. Yui, look, I think I found one of the data drives I'm looking for. Ooh. Well, that's a neat model. Got it. I'll keep a copy of the data for later. I hope this will make a difference. Agenda notes from that time when they called us into the gym. Wait, you ever had a cake for her after we left? What gives? Yeah. Wow, this is pretty impressive. They set all this up just to welcome back Sumei. I hope someday I'll get that kind of treatment. Unfortunately, it seems like there isn't anything useful up there. I'll have to keep searching elsewhere. Nothing useful up there? Well, nothing except that spare change on the floor. I keep forgetting that I'm a millionaire now. Oh, what habits die hard, I guess. That they do. That's a good thing, though. This looks like a mobile service center? What exactly is it doing here? I guess it wouldn't hurt to do a quick check of the file system. Interesting. Seems like there was a lot of information about AI technology on these servers. Must have been a class demonstration or something. What I understand, development of artificial intelligence has been a subject of controversy for at least 90 years. Guess that lines up with what Yuko said about the abuse of technology. AI is what lets security drones make autonomous decisions. Now here's something interesting. This computer also holds a lot of research reports on something called ACE-B. Is that another type of AI? There's so many different neural network models popping up that it's hard to keep track of them all. Hold on. There's an external drive listed here that contains encrypted data. That means one of the data drives I'm looking for is plugged into this computer. Got it. I guess that was a pretty clever hiding space. Good job, Agent. Now, is there anywhere else I need to look? That was actually a good hiding place. Mobile server center. Basically a bunch of computers stacked on top of each other that's connected to the net. All those articles about AI and ACE-B, I wonder what that's all about. No time to look into it now. I should stay focused. Trash can? Why do I always end up digging through the trash? Fine, I guess I'll take a look. Wait, really? I found a rare trading card. I don't think that'll help me with the encrypted file, though. I guess I should move on. Looked through the trash, but I didn't find any data. Didn't find a data drive. Hopefully, my next investigation is a little more sanitary. This door leads to the campus exterior. That's where I'll find the northern fields and the path that runs underneath the upper walkway. Can't leave that way, though. I need to continue my investigation. Even if I was to escape, there's nothing to see out there. The dev didn't make it that part of the school yet. Oh. Unless, maybe this time there is something. Nobody's looking, right? Yeah, not today. Actually, I think I've had enough existential dread for one day. Door leads to the campus exterior. That's where I'll find the northern fields and path that runs underneath the upper walkway. Alright. Alright. This is my chance. I can make a run for it. The door's locked. No luck here. Although, I might have better luck if I try getting to that door instead. I shouldn't wander off. I'm supposed to be searching the east side only. Don't look at me like that. Alright. Oh, dread. Basketballs. What on earth is this? Feels like something I should be able to examine. Wiggle, wiggle. It's full of basketballs. How exciting! I heard the basketball club was away at a competition, so I guess that explains why the gym was free for the big stage. Now, I should check if there's any data drives in here. Inside one of the balls somehow. Nope. Just basketballs and dirt. Better check elsewhere. Wasn't anything useful for me here. Well, maybe I could shoot some hoops, as the kids say. I want to be hip with the kids. I had second thought that was insanely cringe. We should leave that to the pros. Shinogi Jump Shot Club. Seriously, another spear rock? This caused a strange obsession with medieval weaponry. I guess it makes a little more sense this time if it's in the gym. Oh, I think I see something. Definitely a data drive underneath the spear. I should grab it. Got it. You can't hide from me, thumbstick. Guess that was symbolic of the metaphorical spear that we used to strike the heart of Sumei's plan for the tournament. Or maybe I'm just reaching. I've searched everywhere I can, but I'm still missing one data drive. Could it have gotten lost? Did I misunderstand the riddle?
Checkmate.
Looking for this, right? Oh no. Just smart of you to figure out the password so quickly, but you won't be able to read the message just yet. Will you please know that I found the last drive? Kana, why do you have that? I had gym class earlier and it was just lying there on the floor. I thought it was pretty suspicious, so I picked it up. When I came back to the gym to see if anyone had come to claim it, I overheard you talking to your drone. It seemed this little thumbstick is more important than I realized. So you've just been waiting for me to find the rest of the drives on my own? Hey, I'm not about to pass up the opportunity to let someone else do the hard work. Anyways, you must have realized by now that there's only one way I'm going to hand over this drive. A thrilling game of Shinogi chess. No, we'll trade for it. Once you accept the situation, talk to me and we can discuss terms. Ah. Crap. This will make things difficult. Things might have been improving between us the past few days, but there's no question that she's up to no good now. I should speak to her when I'm ready to settle things. Strand of sword. It's built for holding spears. The weapon here is identical to the one that's in the central courtyard. Maybe this is some new architectural trend. I've not caught up with this stuff. Maybe the level designer just needed an excuse to reuse some assets. It's not lazy, it's an Easter egg. Very cheeky. Should just walk away. Those data drives aren't going to find themselves. Well, I could just wait for Kaide to be done with whatever he's doing. That wouldn't make for an interesting gameplay sequence. Alright, Yui. Yui, kill. Have you finally come to your senses? There's only one way you can decrypt the data now. Alright, fine. You said you wanted to trade, right? So, what is it you want? What will it take for you to hand over that drive? Ah, there we go. That's the pragmatic Himiko we've come to love. No need to draw this out, Kana. Tell me what you want. Let's see. I have two conditions. The first is that you'll decrypt the recording right here in front of me and let me listen to it. Oh, that's right. Though she has a piece of the data, it's worthless without the drives that I just collected. This goes both ways. You both have something the other wants. Alright, I think that's fair. And what about your second request? I'd like you to send me a copy of the recording once it's decrypted. I want it on my personal data pad. That's it? That's it. Against my better Against my better judgment, I've decided to trust you to keep your word on our arrangement. She wants a copy. I guess it's to remember the contents more easily, but is that really it? She's been conducting her own investigation on Sumei and felt this was important. The question is, why? I'm curious as to why you're so interested in Sumei all of a sudden. You must know I'm only doing this because of where the trail might lead. I could care less about what she's up to at this school. What do you mean by that? Himiko, do I have to spell it out for you? Investigation Club's research notes were quite clear. Sumei Kiyoshi could very well be in league with a rebel organization. Ah, so you're the one who broke in? Wait, their research notes? How did she see something like that? You're the one that broke into their room the other day. Wow, I'm impressed. Nice deduction. I could feel the sarcasm dripping in that line. So all this is just to find Himiko Masaki, is that it? My parents are dead. The rest of my life, I'll always wonder why you're the one that gets a second chance. You have a real mom to turn to, and you squandered any hope of reconnecting with her by betraying her for her will for this world. Yuko was there for me when nobody else was. I owe her my life, and I'd give anything to see her again. I can take it to her. All I've been doing is stumbling around, trying to carry on the work she put behind 5 years ago. And now even that has been taken from me. Shiro was taken from me. But don't look down on me just because I'm willing to do what it takes to find her. It's not so different from how you acted in the courtyard, right? I understand that it's been difficult. I'm the one to blame for that. Oh, I don't blame you, Himiko. I envy you. You have the strength and the means to power through any challenge and destroy those who oppose you. I struggled so much to accomplish these past 5 years might be child's play with an ability like yours. But you have yet to actually make a difference in this world. I never understand why Yuko chose you to sit in the machine that day. It should have been me. You know why she chose me. She cared for you more than you would know. She only wanted to protect you from more trauma after what happened to your parents. The procedure was dangerous and she knew it. She chose me because I was disposable, and you weren't. It's an eye-opening, You can believe whatever you want about Himiko Masaki, but know this. She was more of a mother to you than she was to me. Ooh. Alright. And if that's the way it is, you'd understand why I have to do everything in my power to find her. I do. I accept your terms completely. Excellent. Ready to hear the recording when you are. And they're coming together. They're coming together in a very tense but agreeable way. God, that in terms of lines that go hard, that she was more of a mother. She was more of a mother to you than she was to me. That hell, even seeing that flashback chapter from Yuko's perspective, and knowing that it might be, I don't want to say unreliable narration, but certainly skewed narration from Yuko's perspective. While she obviously meant well for Himiko, she was not great about it. She very much kept her in a box and then tried to bring her into the fold. What do we got? I never agreed to that. You said there'd be no strings attached. I appreciate it, yes. This can't go any further. Sounds like Sumei. Can't hear the person she's speaking to, though. What you gave me was special, of course. It's my best weapon against the blatant tolerance of inadequacy at this school. Well, yes, I considered what you said. That's what you asked for, right? Only that. It's one-sided conversation. For the last time, I'm not going to join the Wings of Eden. Wait, I can't believe it. Do you know what it would be like to be branded a terrorist at this school? It'd be the end of my career. Gone here thinking that's fucking rich. Alright, sure. Nobody has to know. That doesn't negate the fact that you're grasping at straws here. A high school student can't possibly do anything for you. What do you mean? There is something? You're just a spy. You're better off talking to someone else. Kana Suzuki, perhaps. Oh? You cut ties? Don't tell me you feel pity for her. Alright, fine. I could tell you a bit. I guess that wouldn't hurt. No, wait, she agreed to spy on us? Not over this channel. It is insecure. Okay, I can do that. After this, we are square. Got it? Sumei just cut a deal with the Wings of Eden. What she received in return, what they gave her, must have been the power. Huh. I have to say, she made it easy for us. So this Wings of Eden. You knew about them already. Yeah, I came across them during my research. Interesting. What are the odds that your mom was with them? I'm not really sure. I haven't looked that much. Himiko internally. 100%? Hopefully she buys that excuse. And this is it, right? We can prove without any doubt that she's affiliated with the resistance groups. I'm not convinced that this could hold up in a court of law. We did steal this directly from her personal files. Maybe that's not the only option ahead of us. You copied the recording onto my datapad, right? Yes, the transfer just completed. Promise me you won't do anything reckless with it. I shouldn't make promises I can't keep. See you around, Himiko. It's been fun. Can't really say I was surprised by what I heard from Sumei. I absolutely need to be on guard around her now. She's planning to give my mom's group some sort of information. What could it be? And for what purpose? Why would they trust her with something like the power? What are they hoping to achieve by letting Sumei run around with it? And knowing this, what is Kana planning to do with the evidence we just acquired? What does she truly hope to gain from it? With all these questions, one thing remains clear. Defeating Sumei tomorrow will bring me one step closer to Yuko and one step closer to foiling her plans for this country. The next day. Are you kidding? That can't be right. It's true. It was all over the new net last night. Never look at Sumei the same way. Uh-oh. Oh, that can't be good. He's a terrorist. There's no doubt about it. Crap, Kana must have released the recording online. It's the second time it's happened to our school, and both of them came from the Shinogi Chess Club. Oh boy. Hey, look, it's Himiko. Did you hear? Himiko! How do you feel about your club president now that she's been exposed? Himiko, what the fuck? Himiko, this is really bad. The investigation has been blown wide open. It's all over the news. Tell me, did you do this? Did you post that recording on the net? Sorry, didn't post it. It's my fault it ended up there. I had to make a deal with Kana, and she ended up with a copy. They wasn't so trusting of her. It was a serious mistake. What is Kana aiming for then, huh? Well, you say you had to, I understand. It was bound to get out eventually. Appreciate you. That's right, Himiko, but it's still really bad. Yeah, I figured as much. And nothing I can say will really make this better. We'll do everything we can to delay a panicking amongst the students, but I'm afraid things have already progressed quite far on campus. What do you mean? Is that gossip that bad? It's not gossip. The police are beginning to look into Sumei. There are officers in the building already. Do you think she'll retaliate or something? Retaliate? I'm not sure if she'll be able to link us to the leak. It was posted from a brand new account. That's true, but who knows what else Kana could say that would threaten our operation. Attention, please stand by for an important announcement. Updates daily. Students of Yoshino High School, this is Grandmaster Daisuke. As you know, some serious allegations about a particular student have come to light, and officers of the law are now on campus. They're acknowledging it. This is escalating quickly. I wonder what the school's official stance will be. I urge all of you, remain calm and rest assured. The truth of the matter will surface soon. As always, this institution continues to remain safe and free from the criminals that threaten the city. Take no pride in saying it, but disciplinary actions will be taken should the authorities find substantial evidence of wrongdoing. Could Kana's plan have really worked? Will Sumei be arrested? With that covered, let me be the first to tell you that these events will not affect today's fall contest matches. As always, Yoshino remains at the forefront of Shinogi chess activity. Nothing will set back our progress in the regional league. I should be laughing and calling this ridiculous, but as a pro wrestling fan, it's not. Amount of times we've had someone with like pending drug charges been arrested and have like pending court appearances for drug charges or other charges and have still appeared at major pay-per-views and wrestled matches. Not unheard of. Seriously? But Sumei's a contender in the finals. I think I've heard enough of this. Let's head inside. And Himiko, thank you for seeing this through to the end. I'll catch you before your round starts. Time to talk with Sue. I've got no idea how this is going to play out, but all I can do is keep looking ahead and prepare for every possibility. Time to go, Yui. Let's keep an ear open for any news today. This chess club drama is really starting to get old. I think I've heard about this phenomenon in an article I read. Apparently people in power are more likely to bend the law because of their predisposition to arrogance. Nothing concrete with today's gossip. Hopefully police are taking this seriously. Attention, Himiko Masaki, please report to the student library at the earliest opportunity. Huh? That's me. What? Himiko's in trouble? She going to detention? I don't think it's detention. Better head there quickly, though. This could be related to Sumei. Okay. In the library, though? Could have also been in the library. I don't think we've been here at all this game. Hello? There's no one here. What kind of sick prank was this?
Objection!
Ah! Oh no, not again! The cross strut. I missed that cross strut. Himiko Masaki, you have been summoned on behalf of one Calvin Cross, attorney at law. Calvin? What are you doing here? I'm always here. I have to visit the campus quite frequently to pursue my investigation into last semester's bribery situation. That's besides the point. Today we have more urgent affairs to discuss. You're talking about the allegations against Sumei about Sumei Kiyoshi, right? Aha, so you do know about it. I mean, correct. You're not gonna arrest me, are you? No, nothing like that. At least, not that I can foresee, but who knows what evidence I might find in the future. I shouldn't have said anything. Back on topic. Means the authorities have assigned you to look into this, correct? That's right. It makes sense considering all the other research I've been handling at Yoshino the past 2 months. As you can probably imagine, Sumei's position as leader of the Shinogi Chess Club makes this quite a delicate situation. It's on top of the fact that she's scheduled to play a public match at the arena tonight. Match against me, apparently. Kade seems to have rigged things to play out a specific way. Regardless, the main reason I wanted to speak with you was because I had some questions, if you don't mind answering. Oh, sure. It'll help. I can tell you all about Sumei. That won't be necessary. I have an extensive file on her, after all. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything about this supposed audio recording that had been posted on the net. I'm not sure if I'll be able to avoid this subject. You must know something, right? I think there's something you should talk to in order to get the full story. Helping cross along in this investigation might lead to quicker action against Sumei, but I don't want to do it behind Kaide's back. That's why it'd be best if the investigation club shares whatever they're comfortable with directly. Ah, very well. I prefer to hear it from the source. Would you be so kind as to set up an introduction? Of course. You can wait a little longer. I actually had a few questions for you first. Mind helping me out with that before we continue? No, I'm the witness. You really turned this on your head. So, is that a yes? I'm asking you for information. It's only fair that we trade. Ask away. Calvin. Testimony time. You've probably heard about the situation involving Kaito Sakuma and his mother's desperate attempts to kick him out of the school. When things settled down, we started to wonder just how far the corruption had taken hold of Yoshino High School. More specifically, Kaito and I wanted to know if Headmaster Sakuma was involved in the deal that was made with the Typhoon Initiative. Ah, I see you two have put the pieces together on the founder's identity. Actually, Kaito already knew. It was his own father, after all. Just wanted to keep it secret from everyone so it didn't look like he was getting special treatment. Word's gotten out now. Alright. Sometimes I'm a bit nearsighted during my investigations. Logic is tough. That's something you're supposed to admit out loud. As it pertains to an active case, I'm not sure about how much I should say. If it'll put your mind at ease, so far I've found no evidence of foul play by Kaito's father. Oh, really? If that's true, then how did my mother influence the school to such a degree in its early days? That would come down to the school board. As you might have already heard, we were able to remove certain individuals from the board that were suspected of cooperating with Yuko's deal. If the board votes on almost every administrative decision, it was easy for corrupted members to sway decisions in their favor. And all the while they used their influence to hide the fact that they were acting in the initiative's best interests. I see. That means Headmaster Sakuma might have been completely in the dark about the bribe. Correct. Our investigation hasn't yet finished, but be rest assured that we have no reason to suspect the headmaster at this time. Kaito won't have to deal with more parental trauma in that regard, I can promise you that. At least, not that I can foresee. But who knows what evidence I might find in the future? Confidence really radiates from him, doesn't it? He just knows how it goes. In all honesty, the corruption investigation was slowing down before today's events called us back into it. It's given me a lot of time to pursue my independent research in the school gym. The ambience in here is quite relaxing. Wait, research in the school gym? Does that mean the mobile server center that was sitting there is yours? Oh, you found that, did you? This is bad. I didn't set up a password. You saw nothing. Nothing. Oh my. Why is he being so secretive about it? I'm sorry, Calvin. I did look at the files you had stored there. And now I have to ask, why are you looking into artificial intelligence? Is it related to school somehow? Huh. I guess I've been found out. Guess you could say the subjects are related, especially when it comes to those security drones. But please pay no mind to it. I was just thinking about the past and the consequences of my family's actions. Again. Does this have to do with what you told me about last semester, about your father in Zone 8? No, this is something else. There's an endless list of scandals related to my family business. The incident I described a few months ago was set in motion by my father. Cameron Cross. I'll never understand his motive. Then my grandfather, Cedric Cross, was involved with quite a few philanthropy movements in his time. It feels like I've stumbled into an obscure reality TV show. Crossing off the crosses. Anyway, that's besides the point. You have to trace the roots back even further to understand the link to AI. Conrad Cross, my great-grandfather. He's the one that started our family business. Conrad, where have I heard that name before? Was, in this very room, right? When we were searching for clues about Calvin's prosecuting style. I think we have a book about Conrad Cross in the library. It's on that shelf, if I remember correctly. Oh, really? I guess that might explain everything far better than I could. We're going to check it out, then. I'll let you come to your own conclusions about this whole affair. But before you read it, just know that I've been trying to atone for the mistakes of my family for my entire life. Please understand that fact. Don't worry, Mr. Cross. I understand your feelings in the matter more than you might expect. Alright, I think it's time to introduce you to the Investigation Club. Investigation Club? Sounds like my kind of people. I'm gonna check out that history book first, then we can head over to the club room. So I've got some extra studying to do in regards to Calvin's family. Curious. I've got no idea if this whole AI business will help me take down Yuko. I have to at least give it a try. When she spoke to me about technology and the state of the world, I got the sense that something bigger was at play in her fight. If that's the case, it's best that I know as much as I can about the history behind the machine she intends to take control of. Even worse AI coming in the works here. So let me get this straight. You already suspected that Sumei Kyoshi was working with the terrorists. That's right. We didn't want to bring it to the police until we had solid proof. But you carefully avoided saying what it was exactly that tipped you off. You know, I kind of wish that we could have gotten Kaito involved in this since he had such a big role in the investigation in the first game. Kaito and Kaede working together. As I mentioned before, it was merely a hunch. Kaede and Ayako seem to be hiding the fact that Sumei's power connected the dots for us. Whether for my benefit or for their own, it's probably best not to complicate things for Cross and his team. Not to mention the fact that Sumei and I would be questioned heavily if the police aren't aware of the government's research. I don't like it, but if it's all you have to share, I can live with that. This recording was swiped from Sumei's personal datapad, correct? Yes, that's correct! Ayako, right? You remind me of someone my grandfather used to talk about. Yeah. I would sure hope so. I know all about you, Mr. Cross. Can you tell me about Chloe McCarthy's personal history with your family's legal practice? What about her favorite shoes? How about your favorite relationship with the Assistants Guild? Can I have your autograph? Another fanatic, I see. I'll be happy to answer all those questions in due time. Can we get back on topic? Right, sorry about that. As I was saying, recording isn't substantial enough to justify a warrant at this time. What? Seriously? You hear clearly that she agreed to spy on us and report back to the Wings of Eden. Yes, that's true. It certainly makes me want to look into this further, but there are several reasons why we can't arrest her yet. For one, we can't prove that the Wings of Eden were truly on the other end of that call. This is merely an audio recording. Also, there's the fact that it appears to be a one-time deal, not a full enlistment. Sumei said after this we're square at the end of the conversation. That implies a casual attitude toward this group. That's ridiculous. Association with a violent organization should be reason enough to detain her. Perhaps, but then there's the matter of whether this conversation even happened in the context you claim. The nature through which you obtain this file without Sumei's permission means we can't pinpoint anything with certainty. We could have been talking about some role-playing game or story with her friends. We have no idea what the truth could be. No, you can't seriously believe that that's all there is to it, right? As I said, it requires further investigation, but I can tell you that as it stands right now, it won't hold up in court. I expected this might happen, but for Calvin to dismiss it like that... Please, you have to do more! Sumei's a finalist in the contest matches tonight. I'm sorry, Himiko, it's not possible. And honestly, I'm disappointed that you continue to conduct these risky operations without consulting an adult. It's got a good point. It was the investigation club's mistake, Mr. Cross. We take full responsibility for whatever the consequences there might be. Still, I can't condone teenagers tracking down terrorist organizations anymore. It's not a game, and there are real risks involved. What I heard, the Wings of Eden are far more dangerous than the Initiative ever was. They don't play by the rules. They're not afraid to kill you if you stand in their way. It's just one of the several violent factions out there. Get out. Huh? If you're just going to talk down to us, then get out and do your job instead of lecturing. We don't need to hear this. Damn. All right. I'll leave you be for now and keep you updated if anything changes with this Sumei situation. Himiko, are you feeling okay? I'm sorry, I have to go. What was I thinking? Nothing is going to change at this rate. If the police can't keep Sumei at bay, that must be why Kana released that recording on the net. All I can hope for now is that the court of public opinion will affect her confidence in the game tonight. This is going to be one awkward club meeting. Oh boy, we gotta do this. We're probably fired by now. Ah, Himiko, right on time. What is this? You're actually holding a meeting today. Something seems off about her. Today we'll be discussing who our enemies are. Oh boy. Our enemies are numerous and our trials are intense, but through it all, the Shinogi Chess Club will survive. Though you might have heard some rumors about me today, be rest assured that they were fabricated by our enemies. This whole school is a threat to our reputation. Make no mistake, this was an act of war. But it was just one anonymous poster, right? Silence! Don't speak on matters you know nothing about. It's all a ploy to make the chess club look weak. It's a trick. That's why we won't be needing any other competitors in tonight's finals. I'll be the one representing our club. Again with this arrogance. Just what does that mean exactly? It's simple. None of you will participate in the bracket. I'm our best shot at carrying us to victory. I'll be the one to claim the prize and ensure that the club's restored to its former glory. Can't take this. It's only natural that the best among us gets to decide its fate, wouldn't you agree? Oh? Is there an objection from one of our most outspoken members? Wah! Worthless fool. Excuse me? You're a coward. Your abhorrent tactics will end the end in despair for the entire school population. I know you don't give a damn about anyone else. You're selfish. You're detestable. Himiko, no! Watching you grovel on that stage like a cornered animal and begging for attention makes me want to vomit. Nothing more than a scared little tyrant. You can't stand the thought of being anything less than perfect, so you take it out on others. What's more, you can't even rely on your own skill to combat those who challenge you. That's why you're so desperate to stop us from playing tonight, right? So I'll make sure the illusion of a perfect Sumei Kyoshi still stands. And you know what? Just a big waste of time. You're powerless to stop the torment that's about to rain down on your life. You're worthless, do you hear me? Worthless. Everything I've done to make this club powerful has been trampled on by a worthless little fool. Whoa. What have you done? And the rest of you, You're all spied. Jesus! Here we go. Time to torpedo everything. Too afraid to stand up for yourselves and put this cretin in her place. Too afraid to just say what's on your minds and instead lie to yourselves about the state of our school, of our country. You're all deplorable. You're all weak. Oh, goodness. I won't accept weakness in this club. Himiko, do you... You were cooking, and now you're going a bit far. Do you really mean that? Are you gonna? Oh God! Shut up, Satomi. I've had enough of this. Well, that's torpedoed that friendship. I can't believe this. This club is useless to me, but has no influence. How are these connections supposed to help if you're all feeble cowards? Well, all right. We're torpedoing everything. None of you are worth my time. Not gonna fight back, then you might as well kick me out of the club right now. Well? A failure. Well. Well, we've just torpedoed probably all of our friendships. In one fell swoop. Oh no! What did I just say? Just said what was on my mind, and now I've messed everything up. What's going to happen now? Oops.